Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video, we are going to talk about what happens if the car that hit me didn't have insurance. What do we do? Is there anything that can be done? Can I still do an injury case? So here's how it breaks down. When I sign up a car crash case, the first thing I do is investigate whether the car that hit you had insurance. Now, how do I do that? Well, we can contact the Illinois Secretary of State, contact them, and give them the information of the driver of the other car. Let's assume the police report doesn't have insurance information. We can contact the Illinois Secretary of State, and they will send a letter out to the licensed driver who ran into you, and they will give them 30 days to give the department their insurance information. And if they do not, we can take the additional step and have their license suspended, their driver's license suspended. So the driver who might not have insurance has a really strong incentive to tell us whether they had insurance or not. Now, if it turns out doing that means they had insurance, it's like any other case. So even if they didn't provide insurance at the scene, or they're not cooperating, not calling anybody back, or they gave bad insurance information, I've had cases where I was able to convince them to provide us with their insurance info because they didn't want to lose their license. Now, what do we do if there is really no insurance or it's a hit and run? Well, it is mandatory law in Illinois that you are offered uninsured motorist coverage with every insurance policy. And the vast majority of people do have that sort of coverage on their insurance policy. So what is uninsured motorist insurance? It is insurance where your insurance company steps into the shoes of the driver who ran into you. So what does that mean? That means, let's say you hurt your neck really bad. The other car turns out not to have insurance. We can still do an uninsured motorist injury claim for your neck injury by doing a claim against your own insurance. In some ways, those cases are faster, easier, and more streamlined, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a walk in the park. Your insurance instantly becomes adverse to your position, and they fight tooth and nail. I've done dozens upon dozens of trials called arbitrations because they use different rules than the regular courthouse. But I've done dozens and dozens of uninsured motorist arbitrations, and we do the same things. We have to answer written questions called interrogatories under oath. You have to give a deposition under oath. And, they're not going to ask you questions like they're your buddy, because in an uninsured motorist case, you need the protection of a lawyer to object to the questions and advocate for your interests. So just because the other car doesn't appear to have insurance, I'm often able to find insurance. In fact, there have been lots of cases where other lawyers have turned cases down, and then I was able to find insurance and get the injured person fairly compensated for their injuries. So if things look bleak, call for a consultation, whether it's me or some other lawyer. Hopefully, if you call another lawyer, they're actually going to take the time to talk to you and find out what happened and see what they can do for you. But otherwise, you can call me, 312-500-4500. Call me anytime, night or day. Hope that information helps you. Hope you and your family are well. And you know what? Please stay tuned to the very end of the video. I have some killer tools and information that I give away to injured people for free. I am getting a ton of positive feedback from people. People love these tools. They really appreciate the information that they are getting by using these tools. So check them out. They're there for you, free. You can use them. You can share them with other people, free and no obligation. So watch till the end of the video. Thank you so much for being a viewer and subscriber, and have a great day. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.